Pisces, what's up, y'all? How you doing? We are going to lay out a little general forecast for you guys for the next 6 to 8 weeks, okay? Gives us time, man. Pushing the time frame out gives us plenty of time to change timelines, all that good stuff. Because y'all that have been following me for a while, you know that's what I'm about. Changing timelines, not waiting on a timeline to happen to you. So anyway, let's see what we got, man. If you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of the video. So let's hop right into this. First thing I want to look at is what happened in the past. What happened in the past with Pisces universe? What happened in the past? Okay. Ooh. There's that moon card. That's the Pisces card. Could have been another Pisces you were dealing with for some of you. But I really feel like somebody wasn't opening up all the way. Okay? One, the other, or both of you maybe you weren't able. You couldn't figure out how to open up and express exactly what was going on in your mind and on your heart, you know? We see that very frequently when there is a heavy Pisces influence, you know, very, very strong, intense emotions that until somebody learns to master the Pisces energy, which I've seen, it can be pretty impressive. Sometimes it can be very difficult to really, really, really articulate your emotions, you know, and put them into words and whatnot. So, but at any rate, yeah, I really feel like one, the other, or both of you wasn't really opening up. Okay, let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 2 more. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Uh-oh. There were some codependency issues here. Okay. Some of you were dealing with a person who was financially codependent. Okay. Could have been an earth sign that you were dealing with. Okay. But the underlying energy here is emotional independence. Okay. So it looks like one of you was codependent, one of you is independent. Okay. That's funny. The overall energy is financial. Well, for some of you, it was financial codependence. And the underlying energy is the 9 of Cups, emotional or any type of independence. So I see a codependent, independent type of situation right here, okay? It really got to the point, though, where this situation was just draining you, okay? You were just getting so drained that it got to the point to where the connection just felt like it was dissipating between the two of you, you know? Could have been a Leo or a Gemini you were dealing with possibly. I also have Capricorn or Pisces, all right? Person you were dealing with, though, this connection made them very, very nervous. This person was very, very nervous and on edge, okay, with the 9 of Swords right here. And with the Devil in the reverse, okay, they really felt like it was becoming toxic. And they probably wanted to avoid a toxic situation. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you, too, with the 3 of Cups energy here. But, yeah, it was a burden on this person here, okay? They really felt like they were carrying a burden, and it made them very nervous and made them feel very on edge. I really feel like you did love them, though. Okay, there's no denying that. No denying that here. Okay, you definitely love them. Some of you may have jumped into this way too quick in the past with the Knight of Wands energy right there. Okay, but yeah, it got to the point here where for whatever reason somebody wasn't really opening up and really expressing how they truly felt. And I really think it's probably the person that you were dealing with here. Okay. Because of the 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands right here, okay? Typically, well, not always, but very frequently when people are carrying a burden and they're on edge and they can tend to clam up and get quiet, you know? So, and it got to the point where it felt like there was such a lack of an emotional connection between the two of you that it was just so draining. And you couldn't really take it anymore. Wondering where you stand, wondering what does this person think about me? Does this person love me too? That it got to the point to where you just couldn't even really feel the connection after a while, you know? So we're going to look a little bit more at the person you're dealing with and how they feel about you in the current moment, okay? Possible actions that they may take if that wants to come through, but the main thing I'm looking at is how they feel about you, how they see you, and how they feel about the situation right now in the current moment, okay? Person Pisces is dealing with for the next 6 to 8 weeks, universe. Do, 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 do. Person Pisces is dealing with. How does this person feel about Pisces? How does this person see Pisces universe? Let's see. Current moment. King of Wands in the reverse. Some of you are dealing with somebody who views you as a player, okay? Now, here's the disclaimer. When I'm reading somebody else's perspective, that doesn't necessarily mean facts are going to come through, okay? Are you a player? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But even if you're not, for whatever reason, this person sees you as maybe not taking things very seriously and just playing games, okay? Just a bit of a game player. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Ten of Swords. Okay. Devil card. All right. I really think that this person is very obsessed with you, honestly. Okay. This is a very, they view this as a very unhealthy connection, too. Some of you are dealing with somebody that is just straight up obsessed with you. They are still in love with you, too, with the Queen of Cups energy right here. I do think that they want to reconcile. Could be a Scorpio. I have Scorpio, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Okay. It could be anybody, though. I really think that they do want to reconcile, but they're not coming forward. All right, they feel like the cycle between the two of you is complete, but there's still this sense of unfinished business. So they're teeter-tottering on whether or not the cycle is closed out and complete, you know? Again, could have been a third-party situation. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's is at the workplace, possibly, with the 3 of Pentacles here. But, yeah, they really feel like this is an extremely unhealthy connection. Again, some of you are dealing with somebody who is just straight-up obsessed with you, okay? Page of Cups, okay. Well, eventually, way down the line, I do think you're going to hear from this person. I do think that they're going to reach out, okay? Because, again, they do still have feelings for you. They are still in love with you. But at the same time, they don't feel like this is a healthy connection. They feel like it's very, very toxic. Very toxic and unhealthy, okay? It's taking them a while. Right now, no time soon are they coming forward. But I do feel like way, way later on down the line, eventually they're going to reach out. Okay, and the funny thing about it is, though, is with that Ace of Pentacles energy and the Knight of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, by the way. It's not going to appear to be very heartfelt communication. I don't really think that this person is going to just come straight out and say, like, oh, I love you, you know, I miss you, and this and that. I don't really think so. But I do think that that will be the intention behind it with the Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, okay? Again, this person really isn't opening up. They're not opening up, and they don't even really think that you take it very seriously, okay? But they're still, again, this is Wheel of Fortune upright, World in the reverse. This is like a teeter-tottering type of, you know, the cycle is complete, but I haven't fully accepted the way this ended at the same time, you know? Well, now we're going to look at the advice. Oh, no. We're going to look at the most likely outcome. Oops, I got ahead of myself there. Most likely outcome. Most likely outcome here, okay? Got a little confused there. A little bit confused. Got ahead of myself. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, most likely outcome. Then we'll look at the advice. Most likely outcome for Pisces. Next 6 to 8 weeks, universe. Okay. Okay, the 8 of Swords. That's never good. 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more shuffles. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. So this cycle isn't being closed out. 7 of Cups. Okay. There's that Moon card again and the Devil card again. Okay. So, again, I do think that eventually, way, way, way later on down the line, you are going to hear from this person. Okay. There is going to be communication. I really don't think it's going to go anywhere, though. I really don't think it is. I think that the person you're dealing with is going to show up quick and then probably leave quick. It's going to be a real in and out type of thing, you know, is what this looks like here. Okay. But I do see the opportunity to clear the air. Okay. But I really don't see anybody coming back with an attempt to reconcile or an attempt to apologize and build and grow and things of that nature. I don't really see that happening. Don't see that happening. Again, I think that you're more than likely going to avoid another toxic connection. You're going to avoid hopping into this and repeating the cycle over and over and over again. You know, a lot of you, some of you, this is an on and off thing. This isn't your first go around with this person, okay? But even if this isn't an on and off thing, I think a lot of you are aware of how toxic cycles work. You know, a lot of you are aware that okay, you show me your true colors once, okay. You show me your true colors twice, you know. I know me personally, I feel that, and this is just me personally. Off cards aside, I can remember when I was in probably my mid-20s, about 25, 26, that's when I really, really, really started to understand how toxic cycles work and started to develop no tolerance whatsoever, you know. Do it once, okay, I got one foot out the door. Do it twice, deuces, bye, you know. And I think a lot of you are feeling that. I got Venus in Pisces too, so, you know, I can very much relate. And, you know, and I think a lot of you just aren't willing to do it again. A lot of you are keeping your options open here, okay? Could be dating around, you know, maybe talking to people. I think a lot of you are really starting to open the door and allow something new in, and you just know that if you hop back into this, and I know at least one of you out there will. There's at least one Pisces watching this right now that is going to hop back into this and repeat the cycle all over again. When I say the cycle, what I mean is the vibrational experience that you had from the minute you came together to the minute you separated is going to repeat itself, and you're going to be right back here in the same position. And there's another one of you watching that's going to do that a couple of times. But I think the vast majority of you won't. Okay, I think the vast majority of you are not going to go that far. Okay, well, now let's look at the advice. Advice is for Pisces. I had to say it, man. I had to say it. What advice do we have for Pisces universe? Advice. The Fool card jumped out, and so did the Moon card again. Okay. So it is time to utilize your potential and become the highest vibrational version of yourself that you possibly can. Okay. Again, I say this to damn near everybody, y'all, but this is not something this isn't a piece of advice that just goes to one sign. This is a piece of advice that goes to every single person, okay? It's very important to figure out what you learned from this past situation. You have no idea how powerful and important that is. It is extremely important. Extremely, okay? Let's get 3 shuffles. 1. And when I say what you learned, I don't just mean what you learned about that person. You know, we can all do that. Every time we say, well, what did I learn? Well, I learned this about those people. And I learned that about these kinds of people. And I learned this about you. What did you learn about yourself? Every experience is an opportunity to learn something about yourself. Okay? If you didn't learn nothing about yourself, you didn't learn nothing. You didn't learn nothing. But as far as the advice goes, my favorite card, y'all, my favorite one. Develop and maintain your emotional independence. That's going to be, even if you get married to your life partner, you still need to be emotionally independent. That doesn't mean that you and your person will not be there to support each other emotionally. What that means is on those days, and you will have those days. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care if you're a Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, or Virgo. I don't care if you're a man, woman, gay, straight. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, or green. There will be those days when you have nobody to turn to, where it's just you and you against the world, and you and nobody. You won't have a shoulder to lean on. You won't have an ear to vent to. You won't have that. There will be those days. What are you going to do on those days? What are you going to do? It's up to you to fulfill yourself. Okay? Okay. It's very important. I'm telling you. I wouldn't attempt to come forward with this person that you're dealing with. If they want to reach out, let them reach out. Okay? But I wouldn't attempt to push it very far. Take control of your own vibration and your own experience. Okay? That's very important. But overall, trust the process. Trust the process. A lot of you are going through a period right now where you don't really have a sense of foresight. Don't really have a sense of foresight. You're not 100% sure exactly where you're going. Not really 100% sure exactly what you're doing. Not really 100% sure which way to go or what's about to happen. And the universe is putting it to you like that on purpose. Because it's an opportunity to test your faith. Do you really trust the universe? Come on now. We all say we do. And then when shit gets scary, we discover we don't trust the universe as much as we thought we did. Or as much as we said we did. Every last one of us I get put through these tests all the time. My faith in the universe gets tested regularly. Okay? When you're scared, you don't know what's about to happen, you get a little bit nervous, take your hands off the wheel and say, all right, universe, you show me which way to go. And as long as you do that, which most people don't, as soon as shit gets scary, we start trying to control the show. But if you take your hands off the wheel and say, all right, universe, you show me. You show me what we're doing next. Universe will never let you fall by the wayside. Anyway, I feel like that was your message, Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who tuned in and played along and who have been tuning in, showing love, support, and positive feedback on my channel from day one. I greatly appreciate you guys. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video for information on how to schedule personal readings. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. Thanks again for tuning in, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.